everyone to Toastmasters Got Talent, the very first virtual variety show put on by the one and only District 44. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are so excited you guys are here. We hope you guys have a beverage to keep you warm, a hat to keep you warm on the chilly night. If you are here in Georgia with us, thank you all for showing up and participating. Tonight we have quite the lineup and we are very excited to get this going. We do want to see your faces, so please keep your cameras on, but keep your mutes on, and we will have a trigger happy mute button if we need to. We do want to ensure that our acts are able to be heard by everyone, and I'm going to apologize in advance if you hear a dog barking. That's my little boy. That's what it is. But we are so happy. I'm going to hand it over to Chris. We're so happy to have you here. Chris, my co-host. I'm Amanda, and Chris will be my co-host this evening. Chris, what do you got for us?
We have some really, truly talented Toastmasters. Not everyone is just an excellent speaker, but they can pull off other talents as well, as you will soon see. And this is also a night where we will be actually ranking our favorite acts of the evening. We
They
have
should be
official judges.
highlighted right now, right? Spotlighted?
Yes, if you would like to be. So our judges for the evening are, first we have Cindy Cannon, who's our past region advisor and past district governor. We also have Lana McFarland, our past region advisor and past district director, and the one and only Phyllis Breach, our immediate past district director. Those are our judges. They'll be sharing their reports with us towards the end of the evening. They'll be grading our very talented guests on their technical prowess, on their singing ability, all kinds of technical things that we would expect at a Toastmasters meeting. So with that, I'm going to hand it back to my co-MC, Amanda.
Thank you so much, Chris. I'm loving your festivity. We got a little dinosaur, and I feel like that's a disco ball, and I'm digging it. I hope everybody else is enjoying the holiday season and is excited for the holidays coming up. And if you guys are excited for this show, give me a thumbs up, give me a clap, a high five. I also want to remind you, you have those reaction buttons at the bottom of the screen as well that you can utilize. You can clap, you can heart it, you can laugh at it, and you can even cheer it on. So if you have those features, please feel free to use those. Don't forget, utilize the chat, talk about it, have discussions. Please talk to one another. We would love that. That is fantastic. And we will let you know we have 10, count them, 10 acts this evening. It's not everything that you're expecting, so I hope you guys are ready for the ride. Is everybody ready? Give me a thumbs up. Ready to go? Should we start this party? All right. So our first act of today will be Miss Natalie Higgins. She will be singing You Say, and we will have her as a recording. She sang this a little bit earlier today and recorded it for us so we could have the optimum effect for you all. Without further ado, here's Miss Natalie.
I keep fighting voices in my mind that say I'm not enough. Every single writer tells me I will never measure up. Am I more than just the sum of every high and every low? Remind me once again just who I am, because I need to know. Oh, you'll say I am loved when I can't feel a thing. You'll say I am strong
Wow. I am just blown away. And for multiple reasons. Because, well, first of all, her singing voice is completely magical, but also we just watched a video through our Zoom video, and I actually think it went off pretty great. So technology just merged with passion, and I think that that just went fantabulously. What do you all think? Head over to the tell everyone what you thought of that wonderful piece of Natalie's performance. Amazing, beautiful, awesome. Yeah, totally, totally agree. And with that, as the compliments come rolling in, I'm going to hand it back to Amanda, who has a pretty special announcement for what's coming next. Amanda?
Yes, thank you, Chris, and thank you, Natalie. Beautiful, beautiful job. Ladies and gentlemen, Natalie recorded that today for you all, so it could be as live as possible, but as quality as possible as well. So kudos to you, Natalie, for jumping in and doing that as well. So we have an interesting act that I don't think any of you are prepared for, but I think you guys are going to love it. Up next, we're going to do a dad joke showdown. Now, what does that mean, Amanda? That sounds interesting. Well, that means we are going to have two dads, two real life dads, give their dad jokes head to head. Now, we're going to do this in 5 rounds. So, we're going to do it in between a few different acts. It's going to be split up for it. We are going to have them attempt not to laugh at the other person's dad joke. You are welcome to laugh, but please keep your microphones on mute so we can tabulate and keep track of the score. So the point is, if Dad A makes Dad B laugh, Dad A gets a point. Now keep in mind, if Dad A makes Dad A himself laugh, his opponent gets a point. So we are going to do a few rounds of these, like I mentioned. I hope you guys are really excited for this because I've always seen this online and I've never seen it in person, and I think it is going to be super, super awesome. So without further ado, I would love Miss Techmaster if you could highlight Mr. Craig Moore and Mr. John Matthews. Ladies and gentlemen, if you guys could give them a round of applause. I hope you are all ready for this excitement. I'm going to take myself off a spotlight and I'm going to hand it over to these two fine dads. And we're going to take it away. We're going to get you guys to do, what do you guys want to do? 3 to 5 to start each. You guys can make up your mind there. And yeah. All right. I'm going to keep the tabulations. You guys take it away.
John, are you there?
I am here, and I want to confirm to you that I know I'm a dad. Maury Povich said so.
Well, you know, these jokes that we're doing, right? You don't know how they really are a dad joke. They're a dad joke because they become a parent.
Question for you, Craig.
Talk to me.
Where did gingerbread men sleep?
I don't know, John. Where did gingerbread men sleep?
Under the cookie sheets.
You can do better than that. You really can. You know, John, I've been doing some investing lately. Do you do any investing?
Not well.
Well, I started investing in stocks like beef, chicken, vegetable. I'm hoping I'll end up a billionaire.
Why did Santa reward his helpers? To
I don't
give
know.
them elf esteem.
Nothing. Sorry. Speaking of Santa, though, would an English teacher consider one of Santa's helpers a subordinate clause?
Craig, what do you call cheese that isn't yours?
I don't know, John. What do you call cheese that isn't yours?
Nacho cheese.
Got to do better than that, John. You got to bring your game. You're not working. You know, speaking of working, I hired a handyman to come over to my house to do some work. So I gave him a list. And when I got home, only number 1, 3, and 5 on the list was done. Apparently, he only does odd jobs.
Interruption for a public service announcement.
Mm-hmm.
It takes guts to be an organ donor.
Good point, but not funny, John. I'm sorry. As a matter of fact, you should never blame others for the road that you're traveling. It's your own asphalt.
Yeah, I'm more concerned we're going to run out of jokes before we run out of talent because there's no talent here.
I got millions of them, trust me.
What do you call a lonely cheese?
Repeat that.
What do you call a lonely cheese?
I don't know, John. What do you call a lonely cheese?
Provolone.
Oh my goodness. All right. I feel like I need to interrupt this because we still have more to come. I don't know how you guys didn't laugh. I'm pretty sure that my face matches my lipstick right now because I'm laughing so much. Thank you guys for that. To the question in the chat that was, what is the act going on right now? That was called Dad Joke Showdown. And don't you worry, you will get to see some more of those coming on up. But Chris, can you tell me what is going on next?
Right. Well, one thing I want to point out about the dad jokes is that it might have felt a little awkward to see two men tell jokes into a void of silence, but you might recall, having a dad yourself, that the point of dad jokes is that they are met with silence. That is
I get it all the time.
Yeah, exactly. That is a good hallmark of a good dad joke, that it is met with silence, and the silence isn't dissuading to the dad himself. So,
and feel free to laugh despite the silence.
Well, coming up next, we have a non-singer, but also somebody very musical, sharing his gift with his rather small instrument, is Mr. Jerry Samples. Jerry, take it away.
Is he here? Hold on one second. I'm not sure Jerry has made it onto the call just yet. We might have to come back to Mr. Jerry. I don't see him just yet.
Back to Jerry.
So,
in the meantime, we are going to invite Miss Emily Townsley to the stage, to the virtual stage, as it were. She has a cover for us of the song "I Refuse to Be Lonely" by Phyllis Hyman. Miss Emily, will you take it away?
Like I in home, promises to make you when the other night to say I'm not afraid, but to be that I'm always there. The difference is this time I'm not giving in. Yes, I am. Yes, I'm on my own. But for the first time in my life, I'm gonna carry on. Yes, I'm gonna ache, but I will not break. Some things I can't choose. I refuse to be lonely. I can't change you. I can't blame you. This time I'm not even gonna try. You do what you have to do. I'll do the same thing too. Got a right to say goodbye, but I've got to take care of myself. I'm realizing I come first before anyone else. Yes, I am alone. Yes, I'm on my own. But for the first time in my life, I'm gonna carry on. Yes, I'm gonna hate, but I will not break. Some things I can choose. Baby, I refuse to be lonely. Lonely like I used to be. But I'm closing that door. I won't live there anymore. Yes, I'm alone. Yes, I'm on my own. But for the first time in my life, I'm gonna carry on. Yes, I'm gonna hate, but I will not play. Some things I can choose. Baby, refuse to be lonely. To be lonely. To be lonely.
Well, that was just fantastic and beautiful. And I think everyone can agree that yes, the singing and the song was all completely enrapturing, but we also loved your background, Miss Emily. That was beautiful. I love your background, the setting, the lighting, and the traditions on the wall. That's pretty cool.
I
If
think those are
anyone,
real candles, Chris.
yeah, if anyone, yourself included, Emily, can translate the traditional Chinese on your wall, I'm curious to know what it says. Throw it in the chat window. We'd love to know. And with that, um, I guess as a word of warning, now is the time to take out your contacts and be ready to roll your eyes all the way into the back of your head because we have more dad jokes.
I'm ready. I don't know about you guys.
Scorekeepers ready?
I am. I got my scorekeeper.
Amanda, I'm going to let you talk our dads, let them know when to start. They're on the
As
burning
soon
on the
as they
starting line.
see one another, I'm good with them to go because I've got the board. Craig's already, he's like warming up over there. Okay, Craig. Take it
John,
away.
you like dog jokes?
I do like dog jokes.
Yeah. Listen to this. Did you hear about the three-legged dog that walked into the saloon?
I can't say that I have, Craig.
Yeah, he said, I'm looking for the guy who shot my paw.
See what you did there. Folks, Craig, this is Christmas time, and Christmas is about the birth of Jesus. But did you hear about the story of Job? It's a whale of a tale.
Nothing. We were talking about dogs. What do you call a dog that doesn't bark? A hush puppy.
A cheese factory exploded in France. Debris was everywhere.
Mm-hmm. Did I ever tell you about my buddy who was bald yet he still carries a comb? Apparently he can't part with it.
So one vowel saves another vowel's life. The other vowel says, A, E, I owe you.
Nothing, John. Sorry. You know, I had a happy childhood growing up. I really did. My dad used to put me in a tire and roll me down the hills. Those were the good years.
Craig, today I was reminiscing about a beautiful herb garden I had when I was a kid. Good times.
All right. With that, gentlemen, thank you for this lovely round of dad jokes. I just learned something. I didn't know that eye rolls could actually be cumulative. I don't know if y'all are watching me, but my eyes have actually done a full 720 in my brain. I just looked at my own prefrontal cortex. Not a lot there, actually. I'm surprised. So
Nothing
with
either.
that, Amanda has got she's
No
got the-
score. Very close. John almost laughed at his own joke, but no score so far.
I wonder
I know this is
why.
tough for John. I know this is tough for John because John is such. Well, I know John more personally, and I'm meeting Craig tonight. But John is just such a sweet guy that he'd give a courtesy laugh to anybody. So I can see the strong sense of self-control going through his brain.
I'm
right now.
dying inside.
He's,
And I don't
he's
know if it's
dying
real or
laughing inside.
imagined, right?
All right. Well, with that, it's my pleasure to introduce our next act. Well, this is another rather unique one. And well, I don't really want to give too much away, but it involves a marriage of a very ancient practice, some very modern themes and music. So I'm just going to let Miss Kristen Southavan take it away with her Taekwondo forms. Miss Kristen, the stage is yours. Thank you, Ms. It's fantastic. That was just super cool. I also really personally love the juxtaposition between you chopping a board in half and being like, thanks for watching, with like your you have both personalities. You are what do they say? You are float like a butterfly, sting like a bee, as they say. And with that, unfortunately, I have some not as fun news to share. Jerry will not be joining us tonight, but if you happen to see Jerry at a Toastmasters meeting, ask him if he will play a harmonica song for you. I'm sure he'll do it. And I heard him in the technical dress rehearsal, and he sounded truly fantastic. I really did think I was sitting by a campfire in the 1800s, and that's what you want. With that, I'm going to hand it back to my co-MC to introduce our next act. Amanda, take it away.
Thank you so much, Chris. And yes, Christine, that was awesome. I'm pretty sure I was also a little bit nervous for that guy who I assume you know. Was anybody else a little nervous about that? I was like, is he gonna be okay? Is that your husband? Yes, awesome. So he's versed. He knows not to mess with her too much. I feel like that's fair, right? Our next act is going to be another songstress, and we will be doing this the same as we did for Natalie. She did record this earlier today for us, and she will be singing to you almost live. And we hope you guys will enjoy this. This is Taylor C. singing Out Tonight from the musical Rent.
Forsake me. Tonight,
I love that. Yay. Congrats, Taylor. That was fabulous. I don't know about you guys, but now I want to go watch Rent. Is it on Netflix? Does anybody know if it's on Netflix? Can I go see it? I just want to like learn all the songs now and dance and party and just I might do that by myself in the house, but it's fine. It's fine. My kids won't think it's weird. The dog might have to join in, but it'll be great. It'll be great. Thank you, Taylor. That was fantastic. We really appreciate you taking the time to do that. And oh man, I'm in a dancing mood. Chris, can we have a dance party? Just like
Yes. Instant
What do you think?
silent dance party.
right? With Christmas sweaters.
Mhm.
You guys liking this? Chris, I'll let you take it away to introduce our next act.
Absolutely. So I'm personally, well, I should say that good MCs are completely objective and they don't share their personal thoughts, but you don't get a great MC. You get me tonight. And here's how I feel. I really, really like what we're about to hear because it was part of my childhood, and I'm grateful that this Toastmaster is going to share it with his skill tonight. And this song, I'm going to hand it over to our friend Ishmael, known to his friends as Ish. Ish, take it away, my friend. That was beautiful. Thank you so much for sharing. One thing I've missed during the pandemic is live music. And for me to have the pleasure of hearing one of my favorite songs from my childhood and now played live by a fellow Toastmaster, what a fantastic Christmas gift. And for those of you who recognize the song but want to listen to it again but forgot what it's called, that is from the Charlie Brown Christmas. That is on Spotify. And not only that, but they have a 2012 remastered version of it. So you can either hire Ish to come serenade your family, or might be more convenient to crank up. Now, with all of that, what do we have going on next? Oh, I think we we have more dad jokes. I checked with our dads just to make sure that they had ample, safe, adequate reserves of dad jokes this evening, and they both scoffed at the idea that they might run out of dad jokes. So, who am I to question that? I'm going to hand it over to my co-MC Amanda to introduce our third round of dad jokes.
Oh, Chris, I don't know if I can. I mean, that was so beautiful, and we're going to go to something so beautiful in its own individual way. Ishmael, thank you so much. You are so very talented. I wish I could even like knock out half of that, but like my left hand is always terrible when I tried to play. So kudos to you, and thank you for figuring out a way to make it sound so amazing over this Zoom platform. We really, really appreciate it. And maybe someday we'll get to hear you like really, really in person with any luck. I don't know. Maybe we have some people that can pull some strings there. All right. You've heard it once. You've heard it twice. I think we're on our are we on our fourth round, Chris? I think we're on the fourth round of dad jokes. Am I right? No, we're on the third round. Okay, we're on the third round. But guys, the score the score is still 0-0. And like, I don't know if that's amazing, terrible. I'm not sure. Craig, I don't see your camera, but I'm gonna cue you up. Oh,
Here.
jeez. Okay. All right. I wasn't ready. You know what, John? Why don't you hit him with a 1-2 punch and see what we can do?
Well, Amanda, I'm just thinking you got the count wrong. Is it that bad? Is it that bad that you can't remember how many times we've been here? Craig, I feel a little bit like Statler and Waldorf from the Muppets.
How's that, John?
That's not really a dad joke. That's just an observation. But at least they get to laugh at their own material. Okay.
Nothing. You know, we were talking about dogs, right? What do you call a dog with no legs?
What do you call a dog with no legs?
It doesn't matter. It's not going to come anyway.
When I was a kid, my mother told me that I can be anyone that I wanted to be when I grew up. Turns out, identity theft is a crime.
Still nothing. You're talking about identity theft, John? I have a buddy by the name of David who lost his ID. Now we just call him Dave.
The difference between a numerator and a denominator is a
Don't know.
short line, but only a fraction of you will understand.
Just out of curiosity, John, how often should chemists tell jokes?
Never.
Periodically.
Greg, the
Yes.
shovel was a groundbreaking innovation.
You got to do better than that, John. You're not doing nothing for me. You're talking about having an herb garden. Well, I used to run a spice shop, but I gave it up. You know why?
Wow.
I just didn't have the time for it.
Hey, my video feed is a little glitchy. My internet connection was cut to bits.
John, by the way, did I ever tell you about my friend who went bald several years ago, but he still carries a comb?
You did.
I did. Apparently he can't part with it.
You said that, yes.
Well, that's dads for you. They tell you the same jokes over and over.
Newsflash, two peanuts were walking down the street. One was assaulted.
What about the two tomatoes? One was logging behind and the first one says, "Hey, catch up."
What is Beethoven's favorite fruit?
I don't know, John. What is Beethoven's favorite fruit?
A banana.
I'm sorry, buddy. Hey, did I tell you that I'm reading a horror story in Braille? Something bad's gonna happen. I can just feel it.
That's where I just want to say that's not a dad joke. That's just a bad joke, right?
Mhm.
Why did the can crusher quit his job?
I don't know, John. Why did the can crusher quit his job?
Because it was so depressing.
Mm. You know, I quit my job as a chiropractor. You know why?
Why?
I couldn't adjust.
What's the best part about living in Switzerland?
I don't know, John. What is the best part of living in Switzerland?
I don't know, but the flag is a big plus.
I'm sorry, buddy. You know, I always wanted to be a Gregorian monk, but I just didn't get the chance.
I just watched a documentary about beavers. It's the best damn show on television.
Hmm.
That's it. I can't. I just. I
Oh,
need a break attention. I just don't even care, man.
you laugh.
We having a good time, Craig?
I'm having a great time. This is wonderful, John.
Oh,
But I can't. Those are terrible jokes. Those are awful.
I aim to please, you know.
But you're doing a great job. I'm enjoying this.
Thank you. Thank
What's
you.
the score, Amanda?
Oh man, you just got one.
I know.
1 point. John has 0 points. I have a million negative points because I've laughed at almost every single one. Not every single one. I did appreciate your props that you all of a sudden brought to play. I don't know if John was ready for the props. That might have been the breaking point. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know if this is
on this
technically not a prop, but I just want to point out Craig has a collection of mugs behind him, which to me is the most dad prop, and he didn't even bring it.
Yet. Say it. We don't know. We don't know. I feel like on this next round, John is gonna like scurry away and go find some props, just to have a good time. I'm out of breath. So you know, Chris, I'm just gonna let you go ahead and take it away for the next thing we have.
Yeah, I think we can help John out. We can crowdsource this. So everyone, let us know in the chat window what dad prop should John go get. We get some ideas.
Ooh, yes.
And while we're coming up with famous dad props, it's my pleasure to introduce our next act. We have another dance act. And Miss Kamaria, are you ready to dazzle us with your dance skills?
She will be. It's a video of her dance act because
It's
she
a video
had
for dance. Okay, so it's pre-recorded.
assistants, is what I'm gonna call them.
Okay,
Yeah.
then let's just go ahead and get rolling. Miss Kamaria George has a pre-recorded dance video for us. Amanda, take it away.
Kamaria, here we are.
Antonio and Maxie. I'm doing a Roomba, and I wasn't really sure about what to pick, so Antonio helped me pick the song, and we're doing Chandelier, and I can really like hear the beat of the rhythm in the song, and it's really helpful. And working with them, sometimes they can be a little tough, but what it does, it helps bring me up to the next level, and I can see results, and they're applying pressure, but then I see, wow, I didn't even know I can do that. So it's really awesome to see. On the surface, it's about partying, but really it's about finding the joy, finding the thing in life that gets you through. So I hope that everyone finds their eternal chandelier of joy.
Party girl, don't get hurt, can't feel anything. When will I learn? I push it down, I push it down. Yeah. See, I'm the one for the good time call, phone's blowing up, I'm ringing my doorbell. I feel the love, feel the love. Sun is up, I'm a mess, gotta get out now, gotta run from this. Here comes the shame, here comes the shame. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 3. So I'm back till I lose count. I'm gonna swing on the chandelier, on the chandelier. I'm gonna live like tomorrow doesn't exist, like it doesn't exist. Gonna fly like a bird. come higher. In my glass for until morning light. Cause I'm just holding on for the night. Tell me I'm more than on for this. Oh, look down over my eyes. In my glass for until morning light. Cause I'm just holding on for the night. On for the night. On for the night. Cause I'm just holding on for the night. Oh, I'm just holding on for the night. On for the night. On for the night. Just holding on for the night. Oh, I'm just holding on for the night. Oh, I'm just holding on for the night. On for the night. On for the night.
Oh, it was sick and uh, very poetic to watch, I suppose. And if any of you are wondering about the setting where that was shot, that was just her Toastmasters meeting. Um, Chardonnay and chandeliers became standard for Toastmasters ago. So if your club hasn't received your chandelier, be sure to email Phyllis. He has them all. So with that being said, I'm going to hand it back to my co-MC Amanda to introduce our next act.
Why, thank you, Chris. And I'm sure Phyllis is very appreciative of you putting her on the spot like that, because I don't think I've seen any chandeliers on, the 75 side on this west side, and that's disappointing, and I don't know about you, but some of these places that we work in, our meetings, like the churches and the retirement homes, could really use a little zhuzh, don't you think? Our next act is something we haven't seen yet. I know that's obvious, right? That was not my best choice of words, but it's a whole new experience for you guys, and it will be with where were we at? Emily Palmer and Sean Krisher. They are Butcher and with hold on, there it is. Butcher the Baker with an original song called "Tell Me Something." So I guarantee you really haven't seen or heard this before. Emily, are you guys ready?
If you can hear me, we're ready.
I can hear you, so please take it away.
Tell me something I should know. Don't waste my time now. I can't take that from you. To act so proper feels a bit like a sin. How can you small talk me when you know where we've been? I've tried and tried to walk away, and maybe we'll someday. So what happened to the intimacy? We used to make love. Now you won't look at me. Tell me what I did so I can make it right. If you deny me, then I'm leaving tonight. I've tried and tried to walk away, and maybe we'll someday. Ooh, 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 ooh. you act so proper. Feels a bit like a sin. How can you small talk me when you know where we've been? I've tried and tried to walk away, and maybe we'll someday.
Fabulous. Thank you guys so much. How about that, you guys? A literal live band and performance. I told you it wasn't something you were expecting. How exciting. Thank you guys. That was fantastic. And thank you for taking the time also to figure out how to make this whole Zoom performance work. I hope you guys get to do it more often as well. Chris, my friend, how are you doing today? Are you ready? Did you freeze? Did he freeze? Oh, you guys, I think Chris froze. But at least it's a great smile he has and not some like awkward, right? All right, well, we're just gonna pretend like Chris said, yes, Amanda, I'm having a wonderful time. And move on to our next act, which I think you guys are ready to hear a little bit more of the dad jokes. Because I'm having a wonderful time with these dad jokes. So Craig and John, I don't know where you guys are out in the ethers, but if you want to come on down and give us, just Craig's here, Craig's ready. John, I just have to say, I really appreciate your dad chair to go with your dad jokes. I feel like that is a nice, and Annie has the plaid, right? You've got one extreme to the next, the plaid and the dad chair. And then, the, if I do say so, over the top dad, that everybody's like, oh, geez, dad, don't do that, right? Guys, I would appreciate it if you made me or each other laugh. So please go ahead.
Well, Amanda, I'm a little bit worried that Chris wanted people to put into chat what props I should bring for this next round of dad jokes, and they didn't put anything. And I don't know if they mean take off my clothes. And I really don't think it's that, so we're just going to move on. That if nothing else, that COVID has given me a dad bod.
John, you like the coffee cups in the background?
Sure.
I've got this one, this special one here. You can only drink from this side of the cup. You know why?
Why?
Because if you drink from this side, you get it all over you.
Does that count?
That counts.
Oh my God, that so counts. You're officially tied, but I'm not done with that. So you guys keep going. I'm so excited. It's tied, you guys. It's tied.
Doggone it. Go ahead, John.
Are we going? Because normally we would have a 3-minute segment, but my wife would tell you I can finish in 30 seconds.
I've got one for that, but I'm not going there.
Okay.
Who's Santa's favorite female pop star?
I don't know.
Beyonce.
Craig, we need to reconsider the national flower, since we are just a carnation.
Nothing. I'm laughing at my own jokes. You know that, right, John? I'm not saying nothing. I'm just saying them. What do you call a child that doesn't believe in Santa?
I don't know.
A rebel clause.
What do Santa's elves listen to while they work?
I don't know, John. What do Santa's elves listen to when they work?
Rap music.
Can I give you a little bit of advice?
Fire away.
Never make it a practice to dress up like a nun. You know why? You'll form bad habits.
That was bad.
Thank you very much. I'm here all night.
Why did the chimney call the doctor?
I don't know, John. Why did the chimney call the doctor?
Because the fireplace had the flu.
Things aren't going too well with my cross-eyed girlfriend. Apparently, we just don't see eye to eye on a lot of things.
Craig, did you know that milk is the fastest liquid on Earth?
No, I did not know that.
It's pasteurized before you even see it.
I was telling you about my cross-eyed girlfriend.
Yes.
I ended up dumping her. You know why?
Why?
She was seeing other people on the side.
How do you fix a broken pizza?
I don't know. How do you fix a broken pizza?
With tomato paste.
You're talking about pizza, John? How do you get a Michigan graduate off of your front porch? You pay for the pizza.
For our fans out there, Craig's a big Ohio guy.
OH.
What's orange and sounds like a parrot?
I know the answer to this one, but I want you to throw it at me. Go ahead.
A carrot.
You know, speaking of food, John, my mom used to force feed me alphabet soup all the time, claiming I loved it. But I think she was just putting words in my mouth.
What did the baseball player bring to the bake sale?
I don't know, John. What did the baseball player bring to the bake sale?
A bunt cake.
You know, speaking of sports, John, football players get turf toe, right?
Right.
Tennis players, well, they get tennis elbow. What do astronauts get? Mistletoe.
What does an angry pepper do?
I don't know. What does an angry pepper do, John?
It gets jalapeno face.
We were talking about astronauts. How do they organize their day, John?
I don't know, Craig.
They plan it.
We all know about Murphy's Law. Anything that can go wrong will go wrong. But have you heard of Cole's Law? It's thinly sliced cabbage.
Okay. I can't. Oh, Craig.
Did we get hooked? Did we just get hooked, Craig?
I just looked down. I was so...
No, trust me, I'm watching the audience too, and they're laughing as well. But I don't know if you know this. There are other acts than you two.
We just got hooked.
No, they're entertained as well, these other acts. I'm pretty sure. I saw Emily like leave and then come back all of a sudden laughing so hard. It was fantastic. I was like, oh, I got a lot of alphabet soup to eat. I feel like I was always being forced with these types of things. Okay, all right. So as long as I'm not crying yet, because I think I'm on the verge of crying. Chris, are you unfrozen? Did you know you froze? But you were smiling, so it was like, it was okay. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like, or it could have been. I guess it partially was like that because your dinosaur was still like, you know, does he have short arms?
He does. I frankly don't know how they hung up this disco ball. They must have gotten help from a pterodactyl. It's the only scientific explanation for how this happened. The other thing I was thinking about too, while our dads were rattling, is their respective children could be in the room with unmuted microphones and it wouldn't have made a difference.
That's true. That is very true. They might be.
Again, that's the hallmark of a truly quality dad joke.
That's savage, Chris. That's savage.
I like the pop back.
I think that's a compliment for dad jokes.
I think so. I think you're right. Chris. Whew.
Well, all right. It truly is sincerely my pleasure to introduce Act 9 of the evening. And this is one of those interesting acts where I feel like the less I say, the better. So with an act entitled Private Dancer, here is Mr. Damon Edwards. Damon, take it away.
Well, the men come in these places, and the men are all the same. You don't look at their faces, and you don't ask their names. You don't think of them as human. You don't think of them at all. You keep your mind on the money, keeping your eyes on the wall. I'm your private dancer, a dancer for money. Do what you want me to do. I'm your private dancer, a dancer for money, and any old music will do. I wanna make $1 million. I wanna live out by the sea, have a husband and some children. Yeah, I guess I want a family. All the men come in these places, and the men are all the same. You don't look at their faces, and you don't ask their name. I'm your private dancer, a dancer for money. I'll do what you want me to do. I'm your private dancer, a dancer for money, and any old music will do. I'm your private dancer, dancer for money. Do what you want me to do. Just a private dancer, a dancer for money, and any old music will do. Dutch marks are dollars, American Express will do nicely, thank you. Let me loosen up your collar. Tell me, do you wanna see me do the shimmy again? I'm your private dancer, a dancer for money. I'll do what you want me to do. I'm your private dancer, dancer for money, and any old music will do. I'm your private dancer, dancer for money. Do what you want me to do. I'm your private dancer, a dancer for money, and any old music will do. I'm your private dancer, dancer for money. Do what you want me to do. I'm your private dancer, a dancer for money, and any old music will do. I'm your private dancer, dancer for money. I'm your private dancer.
Oh, Damon, Damon, Damon. What a beautiful performance. I think you rocked that dress better than I could even consider.
Rye whiskey ruled the Roaring '20s.
Did
After
it?
Prohibition, America's favorite whiskey was nearly forgotten.
I like rye whiskey. Do you guys like rye whiskey? It's okay, Damon.
To the next 100 years.
Redemption.
Can we go? I do like rye whiskey though, just on a side note. If anybody needs a cocktail recommendation, I got you guys. Chris, how are you feeling over there? How's it going?
I feel like I thought Toastmasters were talented enough, and the fact that we can speak in front of large audiences, literally face down the humanity's fear with a smile, and we grow the skill. I think that's talent enough. But tonight has taught me that we have a lot of hidden talents in Toastmasters, and I sincerely appreciate the brave folks who joined us tonight and shared that talent with us. I had an absolute blast. I want to do another little crowdsource experiment. I'd like everyone to head to the chat window and let us all know, how would you describe tonight's escapades, tonight's event in one word?
Escapade could be the word of the day. That's a good word. Oh, yes, very entertaining, says Natanya. Welcome to the show. Fantastic, says Anita. Fun and fitting. Oh, whoa. And then the chat blew up all at once, and I couldn't read that fast. Superb, awesome, exceeding expectations. That's what we like to do. We like to exceed expectations here in D44. We also exceed expectations on time limits. So what we're going to do next is one final dad joke showdown. And what I want from each dad is your top 3 jokes. That's it. You're each going to get 3. Right now, you guys are tied. Just 3. That's it. And then after those 3, we'll know who won. Or you maybe, I don't even, I'm not sure if I'm ready for what you're about to do, Craig. I don't know if anybody else is ready for what's about to happen. John Matthews is like tabulating over there, I feel like. After the final 3 showdown, we will have our judges finish their tabulations. This is our final act of the night. And then preceding our final 3 showdown, once the judges have sent their ballots to the one and only PDQ that we have, the lovely Miss Roxanne Rush, we will have them come on and just give us a few words about their thoughts for tonight's evening while Roxanne figures things out, and then we will announce our winners. There will be winners. I'm not ready. I'm just like delaying this as long as possible. There will be winners, and there, you know, we'll get to that. I can't wait anymore. Dad jokes, final 3, and I will buzz you out if anything happens. You are tied. The official, super official Amanda Whiteboard scoreboard says 1-1. Take it away.
Go ahead, John. I'm waiting on you, brother.
You're waiting on me?
Yeah.
Okay. News announced today that Arnold Schwarzenegger will be doing a movie about classical music. He'll be back.
Nothing.
Which one? Yo.
Your turn, Craig.
It's about time, too, I might add. What do you call a fake noodle? An imposter.
What concert cost just 45 cents?
I don't know, John. What concert just cost 45 cents?
50 Cent featuring Nickelback.
I was playing poker. That's why I've got my poker shirt on. Unfortunately, the group that I was with, they had a leper in their group. And last week we had to cancel the game. You know why?
Why?
He threw in his hand.
So we're on the final joke, right?
Yeah. Final jokes.
All right.
Gentlemen, line it up.
Craig, this could be you. It could be anyone on the call. To whoever stole my copy of Microsoft Office, I will find you. You have my word.
Can I put out a shout out to everybody? If you all get an email from me about canned meat, don't open it. It's spam.
Both of you ended with solid eye-rolling dad jokes that I think Chris would be proud of, quite frankly. Chris, did you find either of those really the cherry on top?
I just found them tearful and inspirational, and I'm truly speechless.
Chris,
And
just remember this. No matter how often or how frequently you push the envelope, remember, it's always going to remain stationary.
Oh, Lord. He just couldn't help himself.
just came out. I think that might be
what I do. I'm muting myself. I'm done.
Where's my yellow card?
Right. We need one. For the record, we are tied at 1-1, so the judges will have to determine the winner on that and on the whole thing. I feel like it's a twofer thing. You know what I'm saying? Oh, gosh. All right. I'm out of breath from laughing so much. I'm pretty sure I'm as red as a cherry tomato. But I hope you all have had a wonderful, entertaining, surprising, what was the word you used earlier? Exuberant? No, that wasn't the word, but that's a good word too, actually. We're not talking about good
Escapade.
words. Escapade. Escapade. Shenanigans. I'm going to say shenanigans is the appropriate word for tonight's entertainment because it ran the gamut. And you know what? I appreciate the fact that we ran the gamut instead of just having the same thing the whole time. Who knew we could do that? I didn't know that. Chris, what are we up to now? Whew.
What are we up to? I think we need to pour one out for Craig and John's poor kids who just heard their fathers practice dad jokes behind a locked door for the past 90 minutes. That must be terrifying. But I think it might be time to talk about some winners. What do you think, Amanda?
Ooh, I think we are about there. I think you're right. I think our judges can do their final tabulations and they will submit them to our super secret person who tabulates things like that, who's really good at math and spreadsheets, which clearly is not me or Chris. Just saying, we're good at the talkie, not at the mathy. It is what it is, right? Like,
I think that's the new Toastmasters international slogan. We're good at the talkie, not the mathy.
I like that slogan. I think we can get behind that slogan. I don't know how TI is going to feel about it, but maybe we can ask for forgiveness and not permission. Judges, of any three of you, have you sent in your ballot to the mathematician that we do have on deck? And would you like to say a few table topic-esque timeline words? Lana's got a thumbs up, so Lana, Miss Beautiful Lana, welcome to the stage. And I just have to say thank you, of course, for being one of our most esteemed judges. What did you think about our showcase?
It was awful, bloody awful. What can I tell you? Where did you find these people? Who let them in? Oh my God, what a waste of an evening. And you made me dial in for this? Seriously? Really?
So
you know, I kept wondering why my fellow countryman, Simon Cowell, was such a cow. And now I understand why. Being on this side of the fence, oh my goodness, really? No, seriously, what talent. Absolutely blown away. Absolutely. So thank you everyone who had the wherewithal, the courage, encouragement from their fellow Toastmasters to get on stage and just put themselves out there. So absolutely, applaud to all.
Thank you so much, Lana. I appreciate you coming and, of course, your words. Cindy or Phyllis, are you, either of you, ready? Oh, Cindy's waving it down. Cindy's got okay, people. Cindy has an online audition thing behind her. I am now nervous, and I didn't know I needed to be nervous. So Cindy, tell us your thoughts on tonight's evening.
I was so excited to be part of this. It was such a hard decision, so don't blame me for the results. And I thought everybody did a wonderful job. I would like to be Simon Cowell, and I was ready to, be able to give my opinion earlier, but I understand past district officers talk too much, so it's okay that I didn't. But I thought everybody did a really nice job, and I think that we should do more Toastmasters has talent shows to publicize. I think that the video should go on LinkedIn and besides Facebook, and that we should really put it out there to the other districts to show them how we have fun in Georgia in general. I think that it would be fun to do maybe a World's Got Talent, and I probably get in trouble by Toastmasters from that, but this is really something neat and fun and needed in this time. So I think it would be a good way to sell Toastmasters as well, and we should do it more often, in my personal opinion. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Cindy. I love that idea. And I have a funny feeling there are a few people in the audience, including yourself, that may be friends with some other district people that we could, challenge to a showdown. And eventually it could get worldwide, which would be epic. But we also will be the originators. You know what I'm saying? We get that props right there. Now, Phyllis, I hear that you have opinions that are valid, and I'd love to know your thoughts from tonight. Oh, but you got to unmute for me. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Amanda. And wow to all of our candidates. The talent was just off the charts this evening. And I love the phrase, laughter doeth good like a medicine. And didn't we laugh tonight, District 44? And how fun. And I was just blown away by the different talents and skills that some of our fellow Toastmasters have. So enjoyed it immensely. And yes, all of our participants were just off the chart. I got a ping here. So thanks for the opportunity to be a judge, and looking forward to more opportunities like this to showcase the District 44 gifts and talents. So thank you, Amanda. Thank you, District 44 leaders.
Thank you, Phyllis. We appreciate you coming and giving your opinions on things. We are at that time. Did Chris freeze again? Chris, now you look very stoic. Can somebody ping him and be like, hey, he's totally frozen. This is very entertaining for me right now.
I'm trying to poke him, but it's not working.
But you know what? I think I like this pose. Should we screenshot this for him hold on, I gotta screenshot this because it's funny to me. Okay, anyways. It's so good. It's such a good pose. Sometimes, when we freeze, it's not good poses, and this one just it's making my night. Oh, he's coming back in. All right, welcome back, Chris. Welcome back. With that, believe it or not, we have our results, except I think I am missing one result. So let me just double check with Chief Officer Lady. Okay. We will have prizes, ladies and gentlemen, for a third, first, and second. I don't know why I did that out of order. It is not the point. We will have some investment bucks for each of these people that are coming in first and third. And actually, the dads are on their own. So the first thing we're going to do is announce the winner of the mini... it was almost like a boxing round. Oh, we need a boxing bell, you guys. We really should have had I'm so sorry. I dropped the ball there. Next time we will have like a bing, that'd be great. But they got to laugh at each other to get some bings in there. So the winner of the Dad Joke Showdown for District 44. All dads, you are on notice. We can definitely do this again. Is, drum roll. You guys got to do this because this is the awkward Zoom drum roll. You know what I'm saying? Craig Moore! Hey, I think it's the props. John, you got to get some props, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't think there's a prize other than bragging rights, but I'm pretty sure you're super excited about bragging rights.
Amanda, can I give you a little advice?
Oh, no.
With all this rain we're getting, if you're looking for an ark, I know a guy.
Of course you do. Of course you do.
Sorry.
Is it God?
Sorry.
Is it the guy up there? I can't.
This is pure agony.
John, you did a great job. I enjoyed having fun with you. Congratulations. You also did a great job.
I wanted to laugh at all of yours and all of mine, so I had to do like Jedi mind stuff to, if we're in front of an audience, this is totally different because the audience starts laughing and then you just lose it.
It's kind of hard to do.
That's true. Maybe we should have left my mic off just because I would have left it off, quite frankly. Okay. All right. On to our first, second, and third, except, you do that in the reverse order. I'm just going to keep messing with the order. So, ladies and gentlemen, your third place winner for tonight's Toastmasters Got Talent, the inaugural Toastmasters Got Talent, is, yep, Emily's already on the drum roll. Thank you, Emily, for getting in on that. Ishmael with the gorgeous piano playing. Ishmael, are you here?
I am. Thank you.
Hi. Amazing job tonight, Ishmael. Thank you so much for playing for us.
Oh, thank you. I'm glad y'all enjoyed it. I did not even realize this was a competition, but I'm glad that I got third place because that makes me feel great. And I'm happy to have had a chance to play a little piano for y'all.
Well, we truly appreciate it. And I'm just going to inspire you that when we are in person again for a district contest, please, would you play for us in person, maybe? If there's a
I
piano.
will. Actually, me and Cheryl Bonchamino are going to do some dueling pianos for y'all.
Okay.
Cheryl, I didn't forget.
Well, I'm gonna put that on the calendar. That's on the books. I have 103, including myself. Well, 103 people that saw that. So now you're in for it. Thank you so much again, Ishmael. Congratulations on your third place win that you didn't know was even possible. So for second place, if again, Miss Emily Townsley, could you start drum rolling for me, please? Everybody with the drum roll. Da, 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 da. You got to get all in on this. Second place goes to Emily Townsley. Woo woo! Emily, where you at? Where you at? Come say hi to me. No, you got to come off mute to say hi to me, ma'am. You and your fancy candles. I still think they're real candles. I'm just going to say it. You're still on mute, though.
Thank you for the opportunity. This was a wonderful adventure, as I said in the comments. Thank you so very much. Thank you so
Thank you for singing for us. We very much appreciate it. And
absolute pleasure.
Roxanne will be in touch with you, I do believe. Also, we're down to first place. Oh, you know what you've got to do. It's like a slow rumble. And the winner of the inaugural Toastmasters Got Talent D44 edition, the best edition, currently the only, not the point, is Taylor C. Taylor, where are you, girl? Come on down and come say hi to me because we are going
oh my gosh
person someday. I'm saying.
Oh wow, I'm so surprised. Wow, thanks guys.
Not many of us are. You are fabulous. Thank you so much for singing for us tonight.
Thank you
we
so much.
are so grateful for your performance.
Wow, thank you so much. It's an honor. And I'm so glad to have been able to perform for you guys. And I'm so glad that you guys put this together. This was great. And I am here for doing it in the future.
Woo-woo!
Yes.
Well,
thank you to
like
everyone.
A pageant. We could have like some sort of like a crown or a ribbon or something that has to get like handed down. You know what I'm saying?
Cool.
I'm in. Don't spend my money, Amanda. Jeez. Thank you so much, Taylor. You are fabulous, and we appreciate you.
Thank
Ladies
you.
and gentlemen, did you guys enjoy this evening? If you enjoyed this evening, give me a thumbs up, give me a high five, put it in the chat, who you liked, what you liked. And I just want to say thank you to our producers, the lovely Roxanne Rush, our PDQ, Miss Kara Doyle, of course, the district director, Kari Evans, our fabulous. I have to say, also thank you to our contestants. Thank you to our two techs. Everybody, I hope to see you guys around the district. I hope to see you on our district Facebook page. Please come on down there and check it out. We are always posting things on there. We'd love to have you around. Who are not able to audition and you want to, let us know. And if you guys want to do this again, then maybe we'll have to have round 2, and maybe we can even duel another district. What do you guys think? You guys had a good time. What is this music about? Thank you, Chris, for joining me on our Gentlemen, I hope you have a wonderful evening.